What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead and do a Season 7 quiz. Now, if you want to pause it when the question comes up, I'll read it to you, then I'll give you time to answer. If you want to pause it when it comes to the answer, I just don't want to rush anything. I don't know how fast you'll read the question or whatever. I'll also read the question to you, then give you an answer bulletin, and then the answer. So you'll have some time in between. But Season 7, it's a little tricky. Some are easy, some are hard. It's about 20 questions. And like I said, pause it if you need to, but here we go. Who was killed in Season 7, Episode 1? Seems like an easy one, but it's actually a little tougher than you think. Answer, 3, 2, 1, Glenn. Abraham died in Season 6, Episode 16. Glenn was actually the only one to die. We saw it, but Glenn was the only one. What was Ezekiel's job before the zombie apocalypse? He was talking to someone about it. He did a couple things before it. Answer, what do you think? 3, 2, 1, zookeeper. That's how he came across Shiva. He was a zookeeper. He also did some theater, but zookeeper was his job. What was the brand of dog food that DWIGHT fed DARYL? A little tough one. You got to know specifics of things here, but the brand of dog food that DWIGHT fed DARYL. Answer? Anyone? AOK dog food. Kind of weird, kind of funny. He didn't actually feed him dog food, but you know, that's the way it is. Who is the first person that meets Negan at the front gate of Alexandria? He meets a couple people at his intro, but who is it? Anyone? What do you got? Spencer. Yeah, Spencer's like, hello? Who are you? Negan's like, I know you know who I am. What does Simon make Gregory do in front of the Saviors and Jesus at the Barrington house? He does a couple things, but there's one thing in particular that he does in particular to put him down. He makes him kneel. And it's a clear sign that Simon's not messing around and you still have to be submissive, Gregory. Who is the first person that finds Tara on the beach? So in the Tara episode 706, who is the first person that finds Tara on the beach? She's passed out from the water. It's Rachel. So basically the little girl from Oceanside, what is her name? Rachel. What song does Carl sing to Negan? At the sanctuary, Carl and Negan in 707. While Negan's he makes him do something. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Carl sings that song. Who frees DARYL from the sanctuary? Now this is a tricky one. You might not think about it because we found out the answer at a couple different points, but who could it be? Sherry. Some people think Jesus, but Sherry's the one that actually freed him from the cell. Who gets the Hilltop to join the fight with Rick in episode 709? Now the group is talking to Gregory in the Barrington house. Who actually gets the Hilltop and recruits them to fight? Enid. Enid actually is the person who brings the Hilltop in and discusses with them and recruits them, and actually they join. What gift does Rick give Michonne from the Scavengers' junkyard in episode 710? There's one thing in particular that they get, and it's kind of a callback to season 3. What is it? The cat. Because Michonne lost hers at the prison. Pretty cool scene where Rick gives her the cat. What video game does Eugene play on his Atari 2600? They mention it in the episode. If you don't know it by any chance, it's an older game, a retro game. It is Yar's Revenge. The name of the game is said twice in the episode, once by Eugene and once by the wives, Yar's Revenge. Which Stephen King and George A. Romero film was paid homage by a Walker scene in episode 712? It's the carnival scene, fair episode with Michonne and Rick. If you want to pause it, I know it's a lot to read that question again. But 3, 2, 1, Creep Show. It's pretty cool. Just like those, it's just straight out of the film for that. Pretty awesome. What animal problem does Nabila tell Ezekiel about? Great scene. I love it. She comes out of nowhere. Ezekiel's there with Shiva. What animal problem does Nabila tell Ezekiel about? We got weevils. I love it. I just love the scene. I could just picture it right now. We got weevils in the royal garden, so it's weevils. Who is taken by the Saviors from the Hilltop in episode 714 as the Saviors come to the Hilltop for a specific reason? What's the name of the person? Specifics would be great. Who you got? Dr. Harlan Carson. And what do they leave in place of him? A box of aspirin. A big old box of aspirin. What job title does Eugene have at the sanctuary? He came up with the title. Don't know if Negan did or Eugene, but what job title does Eugene have at the sanctuary? Now, he clearly says it over the radio, and it's Chief Engineer, Dr. Eugene Porter, Chief Engineer, also known as Negan. Who fires the first shots of the battle at Alexandria in episode 716? When Negan goes to confront Rick, who fires the first shots of the battle at Alexandria in episode 716? Who you got? Carl Grimes. Sasha attacks Negan, and Carl's like, this is my chance. What name is written on the backpack that Richard has? We saw it a couple times, but there was one clear shot of Richard's backpack. There's a name written on it, and what was that name? I would assume that it's his daughter, Katie. The Katie bag, and we've seen it a couple times, and it's sad, but Katie. What TV show was Dwight watching in his room in episode 703? Now, it was a recorded tape. He couldn't sleep. What TV show was Dwight watching in episode 703? Who's the Boss? Foreshadowing? I don't know, but Who's the Boss was the TV show. Who watches Negan shave? In 708, Negan shaves at Alexandria, and who was watching him shave? It's a weird question, but who was watching Negan shave? Carl and Judith. I just love that shot of Judith. Carl's like, what is going on here? But it was Carl and Judith. What color was the umbrella that the scavenger used to lock the gate of Alexandria? There was the umbrella guy. What color was that umbrella that they locked the gate with? What do you got? What color? Red. The red umbrella locked the gate at Alexandria so they couldn't get out. And there you go, guys. That's my 20 question quiz. Hopefully you liked it, you enjoyed it, you got some right. Let me know how many you got right. And for those interested, guys, I made t-shirts for the channel that I'm going to raise money for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation as well for the channel. The money will go back into the channel and a donation will be made to the Crohn's and Colitis Fund. The link is in the description if you want to check it out. It's 20 bucks for the shirt. Check out my book on Amazon. If you're interested, it's on barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com. Check me out on Instagram. I'm on Twitter as well. So if you want to follow me on both of those social medias, on Facebook, and check out our Patreon page if you're interested. If you can donate, great. If not, still love you anyway. Everything helps. Even the smallest donation of $1 gets you full access to a lot of the stuff we post on there too. We got some good spoilers for episode 8 posted on there right now. Check out the Walking Dead community page on Facebook. All are welcome. If you like this channel, you like the group and the page, we got 2 different things on Facebook. If you do like this channel, guys, hit that subscribe button. It'll really help us out. Join our team, Team PT all the way. Like I said, you guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.